Yes. It's time to continue studying the straw card. Um, straw card is right here. As you can see, we've been studying a lot of cards. So let's go to part two of the straw card. Okay, remember straw card, the sound is ah, ah. A W says ah, a U says ah, ALT can say ah, ALK, ALL can say ah. Okay, let's before we begin, let's go ahead and listen and watch the straw card videos. Okay, uh, I'm not gonna play the whole thing because they're both about 2 minutes long. I'll skip a part and then we'll go to the other video. So let me make sure the volume is nice and loud, make this large, and
Hello, Carrie.
Doo-roo, let's sing. A-U-R. Author. Author. Sausage. Sausage. Saucer. Saucer. Vault. Vault. Faucet. Faucet. Laundry. Laundry. Autograph. Autograph. Sauce. Sauce. One more time. More time. Author. Author. Sausage. Sausage. Saucer. Saucer. Vault. Vault. Faucet. Faucet. Laundry. Laundry. Autograph. Autograph. Sauce. Sauce. Doo-roo-ki-doo-roo. Let's learn phonics. Yeah!
okay, so let's go. So this was AU. You can see all these words: author, sausage, saucer, vault, sauce, autograph, laundry. Okay, maybe I'll include this at the end of the video, of this YouTube video that I made, and I'll add these words to the list so you can use in your sentences. So let's go to the second video. This one was spelled A-U. Let's go to spelled A-W.
Doo-roo. Let's sing. A-W-R. Shawl. Shawl. Hawk. Hawk. Fawn. Fawn. Seesaw. Seesaw. Strawberry. Strawberry. Prawn. Prawn. Yawn. Yawn. Dawn. Dawn. One more time. Yawn. Dawn. Dawn. One more time. Shawl. Shawl. Hawk. Hawk. Fawn. Fawn. Seesaw. Seesaw. Strawberry. Strawberry. Prawn. Prawn. Yawn. Yawn. Dawn. Dawn. Doo-roo. Let's learn phonics. Yeah!
Yeah, doo-doo. Are you singing, you guys? Guys and girls? So, as you can see, AW says ah. Okay, and you're learning some words. Maybe you didn't know that this piece of fabric around that you wrap around your neck and shoulders is called a shawl. Then we have hawk, fawn, seesaw, strawberry, prawn, yawn, and dawn. Okay, maybe I'll add these words to our list at the end of my YouTube video. Okay, now hold on, give me a second. I need to do something here. Okay, and let's go over the words that we read last time. Okay, so we read these before, so we should be reading them fluently. Okay, ready? Eyes in the mouth, and actually, hold on. Let me make it nice and big. Let's see, can I make it bigger? And a little bit bigger. Okay, ready, and ball, shawl. Oh, what did I say? Shawl. Small, sorry. Let's do that again. Ball, small, saw, yawn, fault, sauce. Okay, so notice the pattern AU, AU, the pattern here AW, AW, the pattern ALL, ALL, ALL. It makes me think of another word. What does this say? And call. So ALK, awk, awk. So now we say talk, walk. Okay, and again, if I'm going too fast, remember that you can you can pause the video so you can catch up to me and read the words. Okay, let's read our sentences here that we read last time. We should be reading them fluently. And the small ball rolled away. When I am sleepy, I yawn loudly. Oops, I almost read that incorrectly. Let me do that again. When I am sleepy, I yawn loudly. Next, I walk my little dog at dawn. Okay, so I'm using adjectives. See, little dog, small ball. Okay, I can change it and make it use two adjectives. The large red ball. I think I need to put a comma. The large red ball rolled away. Okay. Let's go to our decodable story. With this decodable, we're going to practice words that have the straw card sound. Ah, spelled A-U and A-W. And there's other ways as well, right? We can see the straw card. If we see these patterns, we'll say ah. Okay, so let's start out by browsing. Go ahead and take a look at the page, or excuse me, the cover. Okay, so if you said that you see a family walking or taking a walk, then you're probably right. We'll have to read the story to find out. But I see they're on the street, they're walking in front of homes. It looks like they're taking a walk. And I know I've done that too, where I walk along the sidewalk or the street in my neighborhood. Okay, and if you read the title, it gives you more clues. Paul takes a walk. And you see, I said they're walking, so that is a big clue that this is about somebody or a family taking a walk. And that's what I said, and look, it says here, takes a walk. Paul Takes a Walk by Cam Flynn. That's the author. He wrote the story. Illustrated by Sarah Jennings. Okay, she's the illustrator. She drew the pictures. Okay, and we're not finished browsing. You might want to browse another page or two. Same picture. Okay, this is someone's lawn. Cleaning the lawn. Something about cleaning the lawn. Oh, is that Paul? I think that's Paul because the title says Paul Takes a Walk. There he is again. Wait a second. Could that be... Wait. That's his home, right? And interesting. It looks like a busy neighborhood. Okay, so we could say this story is about a boy named Paul who lives in a neighborhood, and he likes to take a walk, and he likes to clean up his lawn or clean up his neighborhood or his front yard. We'll have to read to find out if our prediction is correct. Before we do, let's review the ah sounds. Say seesaw. Say salt. say ball. Okay, next let me zoom in, right? I want to make sure you can see. Okay, high frequency words right here. It says hold on, take a look. Below, father, mother, never. Okay, so those are your sight words. I'll be recording a YouTube video lesson for this next. So let's go back. Let's read the title page. Paul takes a walk. Okay, so let me zoom in here. And Paul takes a walk with his mother and father. What does he see? What does he hear? Oh, the author's asking us a question. What does he see? He sees the birds. I think those are the geese. What does he hear? Maybe he hears the geese making noises or cars in the neighborhood. Okay, and next page. Paul sees Mr. Bob. It is fall. There are lots of leaves on the lawn. Paul is helpful. He stuffs leaves in bags. Oh, okay, so that was Paul, and it looks like he's helping his neighbor, Mr. Bob, okay, to pick up or rake the leaves and stuff them in bags. Paul is a helpful neighbor, and there's other helpful people there too. Oh wait, is that the father? Look, he has like a turquoise jacket, and so does he. So I guess it's Paul and his father. Oh, and that's the mother too. The family is very nice. Let me turn the page. Paul hears, caw, caw. 3 crows are sitting on the line. Okay, so remember that sometimes words represent sounds like bang or pow or boom. When you say that, it tries to sound like the sound that you would hear. So here, caw, caw, is the sound crows make. I know that. And look, it says crows. I was right. 3 crows are sitting on a line. Are they talking to Paul down below? Okay, and let's read it again together. And Paul hears, caw, caw. 3 crows are sitting on a line. Are they talking to Paul down below? Maybe. Okay, next page. Let me zoom in more. And Paul sees a tall man. The man calls, "Give a homeless kitten a good home." Okay, so homeless, you see homeless, less means without. So without a home, homeless. Less, this is called a suffix. Now, let's not forget we're studying the straw card. So we see tall, A-L says all. And then the last L says ul. Here we have Paul, P-A-Ul, Paul. Okay, so let's not forget what we are reading. Let's check for understanding. So let's stop and summarize. So this story is about a boy who's taking a walk through his neighborhood, and he helps his neighbors. He sees birds flying in the sky. He sees and hears crows cawing. Okay, and next he's passing by a farmer's market where they sell fresh fruits and vegetables, and a man is trying to give away some homeless kittens. What a busy neighborhood Paul has. Oh, sorry. Okay, next page, page 6. A small black kitten yawns. Then the kitten lifts her paw. Her claws get caught on Paul's coat. So here we have ah. AU says ah, and GH is silent. Caught. Her claws get caught on Paul's coat. So if you see the cat's claws are caught on his coat. So if you ever played with the cat, maybe there's a time where the claws of the kitten's claws get stuck on your clothes and you can't take them off right away. That's what it means to get caught. Caught means it gets stuck. So if we let's see if we guess what caught means. Her claws get stuck on Paul's coat. So to get caught or to means to get stuck on. Let's read it for fluency now that we clarified. And go. A small black kitten yawns. Then the kitten lifts her paw. Her claws get caught on Paul's coat. And next page, page 7. And she does not want to let me go, says Paul, exclamation mark. So let's sound excited. She does not want to let me go, says Paul. Mom and Dad smile. Guess who will give the kitten a home? Yes, Paul. Huh? Paul's giving the kitten a home? Is that what his parents just said? Oh, they're letting him take the kitten home. How nice of them. And last page. I will never forget this walk, says Paul on the way home. Paul hugs his kitten. I will name her Fall. Oh, what a cute name. Named her after the season fall or autumn. Some people call the season fall autumn as well. And so right here you can see we have, is it a compound word? Possibly. Let's see, this has 2 syllables right here. Forget. So 2 consonants, you break it up between the 2 consonants. Forget, and you blend it. Forget. Okay, let's read the sentence, the page 8, last page. Let me zoom in. I will never forget this walk, says Paul on the way home. Paul hugs his kitten. I will name her Fall! Exclamation mark. The end. Very good. So, if we summarize the story, we would say this is a story about a boy who takes a walk through his neighborhood. He helps one neighbor clean their lawn. He sees birds flying in the sky. He hears crows cawing. He walks through a farmer's market, and there he meets a man who is giving away a homeless kitten. Then his parents ask him if he wants, then his parents tell him that he's gonna get to take the kitten home. And finally at the end, Paul is happy and he says he will never forget his walk. And then he names his new kitten Fall. The end. So that's my quick summary. Okay, I retold the story using my own words. Now, let's take a look at some spelling words and the sight words. Okay, ready? And calls, caught, caw, claws, fall, lawn, Paul, paw, small, tall, talking, tall, walk, yawns. And we have our new sight words: below, father, mother, never. Okay, now let me go ahead and so your assignment is to use your spelling words in a sentence. Now if we look right here, let me do this. Okay, I want to see if I can add some words to our list. I put call. How about claw? Claw's a good one. You can write a sentence about an animal that has claws. 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 Okay, what else can we add? Small, tall, it's all there. Paul. Okay, we can add Paul. His name is Paul, capital P. Paul. And now, what about the video? Is there something here we can add? Let me see. How about seesaw? You can write a sentence that I'll put it right here. You could say, my friend and I played on the seesaw in the park. Seesaw. What else can we add? Anything else that we like to add to the list? How about hawk? Hawk, AW. So let me put it here. Hawk. Okay. So I gave you more spelling words to use in your sentences. Okay, here are the sentences that we used before to read to practice our fluency. Pick 3 spelling words and use them in a sentence. I tried to use a lot of words in sentences. I hope you were paying attention because you can copy my sentence that you heard and write it in your writing journal. For example, the sentence for seesaw, I said, I played on the seesaw with my friend at the park. Okay, so let me make this bigger. Okay, and thank you so much, and I'll see you on Class Dojo.